Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play KOTOR 2. I guess we're fighting these things, or going through here at the very least. Let's see what's at the center first. Good items. It doesn't look like, thankfully, like, I was worried that we were going to have to fight everything all at once, but that doesn't seem to be the case, and wow. Alright, just insta-kill it with the shock, why not? Well, now I'm not worried whatsoever. Not that I was worried before all that much, but like, I was a little bit more worried than I am at the moment. Come on, flurry it. There it is. Yeah, we got this. If that's the fight they put up, we're totally good. Alright, we'll get everything. Central controller. Okay, so droid command functions. This is a bunch of stuff that I really can't do because I only have one spike. Actually, wait. Droid schematics. Okay. Dual containment. Okay, that's what we need to do. Camera functions. Hatch to administrative level. Okay. Hatch to... oh, wait. Fuel depot. Okay. Holo record camera. Playback initiate. Okay. Is something supposed to be playing? It's just black. Someone is taking care to delete the record of this camera being placed that is not listed on any of the work records. I think something's messed up there. Okay, well, and we don't need to unlock the supply cylinder because we already did it. I guess let's just move on. Shut this down. Now we have to fight them all. I see. Well, there's a lot. I guess... I see. That looks like the way to go, but this looks like experience. I guess I'm gonna go this way. Go! Get over there! Go! Go! Ah, before they all start shooting me. Okay. With any luck, I can kill all these before they're totally on me. Come on, go! Heck yeah. Come on. Hello? No? Okay. Are we not fighting? There we go. That was weird. I will take stuff from this broken droid. Strange. Okay. The game sometimes does not let me interact with certain elements, but that's okay. I mean, it is kind of buggy. It's funny that I found a bug even though we have the restored content mod enabled, because that should have fixed a lot, obviously not all, but a lot of the bugs. Okay. Ooh, corpse. Actually, no. Okay. Hey! Got you deaded. And then only one more over here. I love using the shock power. Having force lightning is just phenomenal. Nothing feels better so far. Where are you going? Hell yes. Nothing from that. Okay. Might as well kill everything here. Alright. I think that officially kills pretty much everything that I could have interacted with. High security door. Oh, we were able to get in here. Ooh, okay, wait. So Map note, superheated blast, turbo lift to administration level. There's a first person mode? Oh, okay. That's something good to keep in mind. This is a different portion of the map. This is the other side of this. I don't want to go too far. Okay, so with the mines, I can just disable them, I believe. I will take what's in this broken droid. Okay. I don't really care too much that we're not getting the mines. Mostly because it doesn't super matter. Yeah. Oh. I almost walked directly into the mine. That would have been bad. Yeah, it doesn't really matter all that much that we're not getting everything here. Ooh, what do you have? Ionite Edge. Cardio regulator. Heavy mining laser. What is an Ionite Edge? Is that a weapon? Ionite Edge. Upgrade item melee. Ionite alloy produces the inverse charge of its surroundings, creating a disruptive effect to electronic systems. Okay, cool. So, that's cool. So you can apply that to, like, the vibro cutter? I mean, I guess. And then we have a cardio regulator. So we got that one. Ah, it's a different type of save. I see. Okay. Well, cool. I like everything that we just got there. I like getting loot. Wait, was that a different... No, okay. I was wondering if that was a different thing to interact with, but it was in fact not. Okay, so we just continue forward through here then. There are more mines.
Yeah.
Maintenance droid.
Strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What are you talking about?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
They what?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Ah, okay. Well, we've already really gone everywhere that I need to. I'm going to disable these mines real quick. That thing gets an attack. Oh, come on. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Okay, hold on. What the sonic blast? What is doing that? Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. Holy heck. That was a heck of a fight in here. Not gonna lie, that was a lot. But thankfully, they straight up gave me a heads up that, like, oh, damage cylinder, huh? Because you may be able to blast it open with a sonic charge. Alright, well. Skill too low? Really? Well, I have a sonic grenade. Maybe I can use that instead. Because maybe it's just the deadly one. Skill too low. Okay, so I guess only if you have a demolition high enough can you actually get that. It's probably nothing ridiculous, though. So, we're not in any bad shape or anything like that because we can't get it. Excuse you? Oh. Grab these remains. Environmental underlay. Glad I grabbed that. And then it seems like there's nothing else here. Okay, well. Yeah, you would have to invest a lot into demolitions to probably get that to work properly. Now that I think about it. Oh well. Alright, so the fuel depot. What can we do here? It's good to know. The higher my repair skill, the more components I receive when I break down items. Does that mean if I use solely my droid to do it, it's good? Dead body?
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
What? Tell me what you're doing here.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Tell me everything that happened between the Harbinger and now.
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
For a droid, you don't take orders too well. Now tell me what happened.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Where was I when this was taking place?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Maybe you better explain the stupor part.
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Uh-huh. Care to how I explain I was locked in the cargo hold?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
But how did I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Why would they take me aboard?
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
But why would that chip have taken me off the Harbinger?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
That information wouldn't have been in core databases, only in Jedi archives.
Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function to know such information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
Potential hostiles?
Quick clarification. Apparently my vocabulary has suffered some damage, Master. I meant terminating any potential hostilities.
Uh-huh. What happened when we arrived?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
What happened to the rest of them?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there anybody left alive?
I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Forget them then. I need to get into the hangar bay and off this rock.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
Then how did the T3 unit get through it?
Clarifying query. Did the T3 unit go through the door? I regret ignorance of that fact, Master. Although the door could have been opened from the opposite side without much difficulty, a flaw in the emergency lockdown procedure, which the automated systems have most likely corrected.
What about override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
Is it possible to contact him using a comlink?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Satisfaction?
Rapid retraction. Why, yes, satisfaction in knowing their fate, Master. It would be unfortunate if they had been slaughtered, but there would be a calm, comforting certainty that there is nothing we can do to escape until a ship arrives.
There must be a way to reach them.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
I only want the codes the miners have, and when I have the codes, I'll dispose of them and leave this room.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm your master, and I'm giving you an order to assist me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Who's got the damn code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
If you have the code, then give it to me.
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed music. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions, a prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice printed?
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
You said you already have the code?
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Alright, leave condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on, or else.
Placating answer. Oh, of course, Master. I shall endeavor not to forget such descriptors in the future. If I do, I assure you, it is merely a result of memory damage I have suffered since our arrival.
How can I bypass the voice print?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
I have some more questions for
Of
you.
course, Matt.
How do you know me again?
I am.
Okay. Who's your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer.
Okay.
Of course.
What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This mod has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Veiled threats?
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities requires the use of every weapon in one's verbal arsenal. The unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that. Of course.
You sure you haven't seen one?
Accessing memory. Yes. Oh, yes. It was, where did you leave the droid, Master? If you are looking for garbage, it would be best to ask a custodial unit, not a translation droid.
Let's see, what else? What's the body?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Screams?
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Wait, if you could play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
The fact that you can make voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like? Limited. I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1V5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Can you follow me and say that again?
Alarmed objection. Oh, Master, no. I might inadvertently speak such a command near a console and accidentally unlock something I shouldn't. I was merely speaking such to prove to you that I could. It is a trait I'm quite proud of.
Looks like I'll need to find some way to carry your voice there, or record it.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Anything else?
Object?
believed to possess?
Irritated statement. Master, if you insist on echoing everything I say, this already tedious conversation is in danger of becoming even longer. Clarification. But yes, most droids are believed to possess ethics programming. Such programming would prevent me from using my incredible talents to break a voice print code.
I'll be going for now. Got dark side points there. Okay, let's take a look at what's available. Obviously, the HK droid is the thing that's been killing everyone, so yeah. That's no surprise. Components there. You are a much bigger droid. What are you? Very different from the others that we've fought. Sonic imprint sensor. With the protocol droids held, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors and installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. Aha. We also have a workbench. Okay. So we can break down items, or we can create items. I could create a longsword? Wow. That's interesting. I don't think I want to just yet, but... Oh my god, and you can really break down anything you want. Okay, so we won't break down anything just yet, but... That's interesting. We're gonna upgrade. Oh, cool. So we can upgrade the miner uniform. And the underlay, I'll give it the environmental underlay. That gives me some damage immunity and resistance against cold and fire. Okay. For now, that's all I'll do. Because longsword is what? The vibro cutter is 1 to 10. The longsword is 1 to 12. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but we'll get to that a little later.
Greeting.
Can you play back the maintenance officer's last words?
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations.
Can't you speak the code? Persuade and the sonic sensor. I understand if you're limited.
Objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yeah, I think that's about all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Okay. I'll be going. So we now have the voice print from that droid. Oh, hello. Ah, I see where we are. Come on. Give me the flurry. Why is it so hard to hit this thing? Thankfully, it can't heal itself. There it is. Okay. Droid optimized interface. Interesting. Sonic detonators. Hopefully I get the T3 unit soon, because then I could open the damaged door. Excuse me? Actually, no, you know what? Ion grenade. What the hell were you? I can open this security door. Oh. There was no point to this door. Okay. Come on. There we go. I'm not sure what these big droids are, but they're definitely dangerous. Minor Devorian Edge. Okay, so where would this go? Oh! Floating mine, huh? Oh, is that coming this way? Okay. It's gonna wait for my willpower to recharge a little bit. Actually, what I really should use is a med pack. Yeah, we have a ton of them. Oh, we got a level up. Well, let's go ahead and level up. So, attribute level up. Okay. We have 1 point that we can spend. Unfortunately, we don't really have a ton that we can do. Tempted to go up in charisma. That gets us closer and closer to like 18, but then we can just put skill points in, so that's fine. Wisdom and dexterity are good. I guess let's do dex. Because we're going to be using robes and possibly only light armor. In fact, mainly robes. So, well, the AC isn't going to be super important later. Wisdom is going to be more important. I don't know. I think that'll be fine. Skills. We have 4 points. Obviously, throw one into Persuade. Demolitions is getting a lot, so we'll throw another into that. Security. Think that's it. Okay. Powers. Oh, we get another power. Are we going to get a power every level? This is great. Dark side power. Drain force might be interesting. Fear. Can't really use fear against anything here. Slow does not affect droids. Wound does not affect droids. Stun, universal. Force body, energy resistance, force valor. Okay. I guess we'll just keep going dark side. So even though we can't use these yet. I'd like to have wound and slow by the time I get access to people. So let's go ahead and do slow for now, because I think that'll be more useful. There we go. We'll have to wait a little bit for my thing to recharge. Okay. Does this room have anything interesting? A locked security door. And I can't even attempt to open it. That's interesting. What about this door? Maintenance station? Nothing else. Reflex package. I'm guessing I also can't install that. Yeah, my implant's too low. Okay. Well, I can actually... Here we go. that's the turbo lift. What does the maintenance station allow me to do? Enter voice print code. Okay.
Finish the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Okay.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so... There's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil War.
No, we don't.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korta. Korta said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick, but I don't think Korta and his men are going to give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korta wouldn't...
I think Korta would.
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
Interesting. Voice print ID?
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
I see. Interesting.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Alrighty then. Emergency subroutines. Let's see. Check for exits from the fuel depot. Trace the source of the breach? Okay. Fuel lines. Other exits. Okay, so can't use the turbo lift. Can't use the turbo lifts. I can use the fuel things. Okay, so the airlock. Console has been voice print. Not only does it require the code has to be spoken in the user's voice. Okay. Access comm system. Okay, access cameras. Maintenance level. Yep. Fuel line. Oh! Airlock camera. Nothing in there. Okay. Enter voice print code.
Voice print ID R1B5.
Okay. So, open door to airlock. 'Cause Emergency subroutines. Can I do anything else? Okay. Well, we've opened the airlock. There's also this turbo lift. Perigus administration. So I can go up to admin. But also I can go to the airlock. Airlock inner door. I'm gonna make a quick save. I know we're like almost to the end of the episode anyway, but... Need a space suit, so we take this. And that lets me go out to the outer door. However, there's also the turbo lift. What can I do if I go up the turbo lift to the admin level? I don't actually know what this lets me do. Okay, that opens one of the blast doors. Okay, and now I can meet up with you again.
Glad you survived the tunnels. Find anything when you were down there? Found anything?
Talkative protocol droid.
Yeah? Did you blow it up?
No, I thought about it, dude.
Yeah, well, watch your back. Droids can't be trusted.
And you can?
Look, I could have let you rot in those mining tunnels, and all I get from you is back talk. You know what? I don't trust you. For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. In fact, you did just by being a Jedi. So before you start accusing me of anything, Jedi, maybe you better take a look at what you've done.
You can't blame me for existing. I need to open a airlock, but it's sealed with the voice print protocol.
Voice print? Great. That means he'd have to speak the code. And he's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's ways to beat voice prints, though. If you can get samples of his voice and the right words, you should be able to fake the voice print code, if you know what it is. You know, I overheard the maintenance officer getting chewed out by the security officer. You might want to check the security office on this level and see if there's any voice samples stored in the logs. And maybe there's samples of the code in the maintenance officer's holologs, if you can find a way to record them.
I have a sonic sensor in the code.
That's a start. See if you can find any recordings where the maintenance officer is speaking, and try to piece together the words to unlock the voice print.
The miners may still be alive. They're trapped in the dormitory section.
They are still alive. But the dormitory comm isn't picking up anything. Is there any way to get to them?
I'll return if I find anything. Is there anything else that I can talk to you about? Okay. Nothing else here. I am curious, so he mentions the maintenance logs. I mean, I just want to see if there's anything else I can grab with the sensor. I have a feeling most of it's not going to be super useful. Hello? That was weird. Okay. So that went through the sensor and gave me everything, I guess. Okay, so that's the mining tunnels. We're done with the mining tunnels completely, it seems. Okay. I guess at this point, the only way to go is out the airlock. I mean, we're very clear. Everybody's
survived the tunnels.
Pretty
Find
clear.
when you were down.
Okay, never mind. I thought that maybe had more sensor stuff, but I guess there's actually two ways. You can either persuade the droid to say it, or you can go back to the maintenance and get that. Or maybe that gave me more than one voice print ID, I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if it did. I'm not gonna lie, because that would mean that I would be able to do a couple of other things. Now, Why? Why did I have the option to destroy that console? That's really weird. I almost wish I had, like, tried it and seen what it would do, but oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, we've done this before. Okay. That's not gonna burn me, is it? This is actually really cool looking. I'm glad that we move at more than like 1 mile an hour. But also, wow, it'd be really easy to just like drift off into space. Hey.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
I'm right outside the window.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
Shut down the venting systems.
That's what I wanted to tell you. The few remaining venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paragus fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Can't you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, they said it. Hello? Oh, okay. It just took a while to load, I guess. What the heck is that? That's a big ship. Oh no. Why would they go through the chair if they know it's gonna clip? So clearly the bad guy. If you had, you know, any doubts. I like how that's just clearly the intro area from the first game. Well, that's probably not good. Also, I like how it's like jittering into place. Okay.
He has come.
Who's he? Maybe don't be so vague. Can I go this way or do I get burned alive? No, I'm fine. Okay. Well, into the dormitory level because I need stuff that's in here. This is also, unfortunately, where it seems like that guy docked. So, you know, safe. Oh good, more droids. Hello? Yes. Our force powers are getting more and more powerful. Probably some more droids on the other side. Oh, hello. Oh. You're a little bit more, sturdy, aren't you? Oh, I'm using critical strike. That's not what I want. I want flurry. Alright. Now the fire suppression system has gone active, and I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on in the Maban, on Maban before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor. I didn't have any ranged weapons to take them out from a distance, and I didn't have a stealth field generator to sneak across the room. I tried to look in the storage room door to see if there were any cold-resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door was sealed from the lockdown. I don't know any security systems to open it, and I didn't have a sonic charge to open the door. Still, as long as the droids don't make it into the section, I should be alright. Well, surprise. They are, in fact, in here now. What's in here? Ah. Little safe room for us. Vibration cell. Basic ionite edge. Am I going crazy, or was I supposed to find, like, a better sword or something? Flexible underlay. Scope Mark II. Insulated gloves. Ion cell. Wow. This is a plethora of good things. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a better weapon to really do all this with. I do have insulated gloves now. Gives me some more damage immunity. Looks like I have the best stuff that I can for that. What can I do on the workbench? To create or break down items. I'd love to create an upgradable edge grip. I can make a longsword. And that would be slightly better. Roots of the lightsaber begin. Component costs 2. Oh, this costs like nothing to create. Okay. We're making a longsword. Okay. And then we're going to upgrade items. Let's upgrade this more. So we have either this or the flexible exterior bonus +1. Oh, that's for heavy. Okay, that's fine. I have nothing for the other slot. Okay. But the longsword, I can give it either this, massive criticals 1 to 3. Or I can make it better against droids. Guess let's give it the ionite edge. Feats required. Weapon focus melee weapons. Well, why can't I do the other cells? Oh, upgrade is incompatible. And vibration cell. Oh no, okay, the vibration cell. I guess because it's not a vibroblade. And I don't have a grip. So, here we're gonna put on the longsword. 2 to 13 plus 6. Then we could have 2 weapons. For the moment... Because neither of these two weapons are actually good. Oh no, this is balanced. Upgradable. You know what? Okay. We'll have two weapons now. Alright. And then in the next episode, we're going to go through this room, which has turrets in it, and see what's in the dormitories. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!